young women see stuff like this, and it just brainwashes them to be a feminist, to be a badass feminist, and it's not realistic. Women are not as strong as men. Women aren't the ones who are gonna go out there and be like, watch this, let me kick ass. This like badass bitch culture is actually ruining women, and it's ruining society, and nobody knows where they stand anymore. So actually, it has real consequences. I'm sick and tired of seeing unrealistic things like that. Please make her a helpless princess again, okay? That's a lot more fitting for Princess Peach. Sorry, someone had to say it.
That was a conservative reaction to the new Mario movie before it came out. In it, Princess Peach like is a character that does stuff, and that is too much for a lot of people. The idea that she would do stuff, that she would have agency or take actions is unrealistic. And you can't have anything realistic muddying the waters of your plumber going to the Mushroom Kingdom movie to fight a dinosaur. That would ruin the whole thing. By the way, just as a historic note, the idea that Princess Peach can take matters into her own hands is not a new thing. Here's a screenshot from the 1988 Super Mario 2 game where she was a playable character. And as was pointed out by Bridget Todd, friend of the show, she was the best player in the game because she floated because of her dress. I always considered it to be kind of like easy mode when you play because you could cross so much of the open areas, but I digress. She's a character who can do what she wants. Anyway, the right wing was gearing up to attack the Super Mario movie as being too woke. After all, it has a woman in it. But don't worry, it's not woke. And I know that because it's a box office success. It's apparently a record-breaking box office success just days after it came out. It's one of the most successful video game movies of all time. It might become the most successful video game movie of all time, which means not woke anymore. Charlie Kirk is like, it just grossed $377 million, a new record for animated features, despite John Leguizamo, spelled incorrectly, boycotting the film because it messed up the inclusion, casting two white men, Chris Pratt and Charlie Day, as the Italian-American leads. Nintendo refused to let Mario Brothers go woke. Steven Crowder's like, yes, the anti-woke Super Mario Brothers movie just set a global record. And that is great. That was great. We've really worried that with it, having like diverse casting and all that it had a woman who's actually doing stuff, that it was going to be woke. But thankfully it's successful. So by definition, it can't be. Brett, what do you think?
I love this. It's like I'm changing my answer, pretending that I didn't like turn my F into an A. They wrote their F. This is going to be terrible, and then it was a wild smash hit success. So they just did that thing where they draw the down line and the F becomes an A. I would like, if we have the B-roll of that woman speaking again. This woman is like, there is no way that women should be anything but damsels. And I am living that every day by probably making a bunch of pro-gun shoot 'em up over my dead body videos. And behind her is a join or die video or flag, where she's essentially saying like, I'm gonna fight like hell. Like they try to have it both ways. The wild hypocrisy and lack of self-awareness of someone who is like, oh, from my cold dead hands, I wanna arm myself to the teeth. That does not jive with your depiction of women as damsels in distress, because they just go and they try to appeal to the lizard brains or the goldfish brains of people that just can't remember the position they took 3 minutes ago, and they're relying on their audience to be stupid.
I don't know that individual. I don't know what her advocacy is about. I know that video was her implying that women should know their role or whatever. It's a weird career choice, but anyway, more importantly,
a t-shirt instead of a dress, if that's like her approach to everything, is what I'm saying.
I try not to think too much about some of these subcultures. But anyway, everyone out there, you can watch a Super Mario Brothers movie. It's not woke.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.